Hello everyone. Today's video is going to be about ways to relax or ways that could improve one's sleeping cycle. Now, I'm going to start this with a disclaimer that I'm not a professional. If you think that you've got anything like an insomnia, any severe sleep patterns or something like that, it would be best to say a professional. I am not. I am just a person that has had trouble sleeping, and now I've learned quite a few things, and I'm going to say now that this video is inspired by Holistic Habits on here. Her video on this is fantastic, so you might see a few things mentioned in her video that are in this. I will leave her video down in the description if I can learn how to do that. Stay tuned till the end of the video because I'm going to be showing you guys some recommendations for products that have helped me sleep. Lavender scented products for a lot of price ranges. Yeah, it's mainly lavender. It is all lavender products, but I'm sure that there are different variations that you guys can find that will be useful for you. A quick note is that I have Notepad on my computer, and I'm also filming this on my computer, so I am looking at my notes that I have written down, making sure that I've got everything that I want to mention. Okay, so my first tip is meditation. Now, if you know me in real life, you know that I am an avid supporter of meditation, being mindful. I have meditated to go to sleep for the past 1, 2, 3, 5 or 6 years. A few channels on YouTube that, if I learn how to put things in the description, will be in the description. A few people that have changed my life completely are Jason Stevenson and The Honest Guys. Their YouTube channel is fantastic, and it's full of brilliant meditations and wisdom, and my favourite are Running with Wolves. That's on The Honest Guys channel. Along with the Log Cabin, I believe it's called. But Jason Stevenson, I like them all, really. There's not a lot that I focus on. I do like the ones that take you to a fantasy world, for example. But I also love the Riverboat Meditation by Jason Stevenson because it's got a really great playlist to go along with it. And I'm not gonna... I've got a playlist on my channel just full of meditations from Jason Stevenson and The Honest Guys, and there might be a few of Michael Sealey or Joel Tracy in there. Yeah, I would recommend them all. It's just something that helps me really relax, and meditation's not for everyone, but there is a kind of meditation for everyone. Like, if you don't want to visualize something, there could be aligning your chakras, there could be just muscle relaxation, which I'm going to go on to next, so that is a great segue into muscle relaxation. Now, you guys don't need to have a meditation for muscle relaxation. It's where you just lay in bed, you tense all your muscles or muscles in a certain place where you feel pain or discomfort, and then you just relax. And it's just a nice way of calming all your muscles, making sure that every part of you is relaxed and ready for sleep. Along with that is rhythmic breathing. Now, you would hear meditation teachers often talking about your breathing. It's because it's the one thing that's always there with you. And the one thing that's often used is a 4-7 method, I believe it is, where you breathe in for 4 seconds, then you hold your breath for 7 seconds, and you breathe out for 8 seconds, or 8 and 7, so it doesn't really matter if you can hold to the count, just as long as your exhale is longer than your inhale. Your exhale is longer than your inhale. I'll get it right someday. Okay, so the next thing I want to go on to is crystals. Now, again, crystals aren't for everyone. Not everyone believes in crystals, but I do. So, yeah. One of the most prominent ones for me would be amethyst to help you sleep. It's a really pretty purple and color that if you help you to identify it, though amethyst is pretty much one of the most well-known crystals that I know of, and it really helps you sleep and relax. I would also say that black crystals such as black tourmaline would also help you sleep because that absorbs negativity, and negative energy. Yeah, that's what I was going for. That helps to absorb negative energy and get it out of you. So, yeah, that would work. I've also heard that moonstone's quite good, and rose quartz. I'm not the biggest fan of rose quartz, but that's probably just because I see it everywhere. Like, if you see a crystal page, probably rose quartz somewhere there. But rose quartz is great for self-love, family love, finding relationships and inner peace. So that's why rose quartz is highly regarded in that sense. Now, I'm going to talk about beverages. My dad had some issues with his sleeping, and he went to the doctor and they said don't drink hot drinks after 6 o'clock because obviously you will wake up in the night to go to the toilet. But I would think, hey, hang on, isn't this all drinks anyway? Wouldn't that be all drinks? But I think that what the doctor meant was don't drink anything with caffeine, because obviously caffeine keeps you awake, it keeps you energized, but if you're drinking that before bed, obviously you might find it hard to sleep. So herbal things such as herbal teas, which can also include lavender, or chamomile tea. Chamomile tea is really nice. I haven't had it in a while, but I know I remember that it's really nice. It is really nice. I like Earl Grey as well, in case you wanted to know. Just anything like without caffeine. I think that's why people suggest raw milk, because it's not caffeinated and it's a hot liquid, of course. It is important to stay hydrated, so I'm not saying don't drink anything after 6. No, you need to drink water. And for example, look, water. It's not after 6 yet. It is 5:23, but still, drink water. Water's good. Okay, and the next one, diet. Now, food gives you energy. Woohoo! Food gives you energy. If you want to know what that mumble was, look at my past videos, because yeah. Anywho, so it's best not to eat a big meal before you go to sleep, unlike what some people in this house think. It's very important that you don't have something big to eat, because you'll just be restless and you'll have more energy, and obviously you want the opposite of that when you're wanting to go to sleep. Also, credit to Holistic Habits, who has suggested eating well things with magnesium in. I don't know why, but she said that that's important, so I'm relaying to you. Essential oils. Now, my mum's got a diffuser that she got for Christmas 2 years ago with my brother. I was really excited about it because Holistic Habits. And I was really excited to use the lavender and the rose oil. Those are the two that I'm suggesting, by the way. Or chamomile. Yeah, I'm suggesting them for sleep, but you won't use it. It's in a bad position. It's in a bad place. I keep knocking it over, and I have a small grudge against it. But yes, I would suggest lavender and chamomile, and I am looking at the pile of products that I have to show you at the end. Yeah, I would suggest them. You can, with essential oils, you can put them in a diffuser, or you can put it on your spot. What are they called? I've forgotten what they are called, but they're on the wrists, on the it's where, I think it's where the most heat comes to you, so it lifts it up. I've forgotten what it's called, I'm sorry. I wasn't going to mention this, but in behind the ears. I wasn't going to mention that, but I figured that we're going through this rather quickly, so I thought I would just rather slow down. And the next one's journaling. Now, this connects to later points. Journaling to me is a very new thing, but you don't need to have the most expensive equipment to journal with. Now, I've just recently gotten into bullet journaling. I'm not very good at it. I'm very new to it, so I've been using this book. I don't know if you can see. It's a very glittery. It's backwards because I'm using my laptop screen, but it says what the shell. But for me, I just go through the months. I just have the months written down and what I need. Like any plans that I have during that month or any holidays. And I have some intentions because I started at the beginning of the year. Books that I've read during the year. A little page of happiness that you probably can't. You won't be able to read it because it's backwards, but it's just everything that makes me happy. And if I feel sad or anything like that, I'll just write like a few lines of just random things that makes me happy. Oh goodness, phone. Sorry guys. Now you see, this is where editing would come in handy, but I can't edit. So that's the phone going off. I also have affirmations, which is also really good for going to sleep. Which is, I wasn't expecting to actually have another smooth segue. But I also have, affirmations can also be a part of meditation. Which we've passed. But still. Affirmations are really positive things that you say to yourself. Like, if you're worrying about something or anything like that, really. If you're stressed or just, I am calm and collected. I am great. I'm fantastic. I am brilliant. It's just a great way to calm your nerves and just be positive. Now, Jason Stevenson, the Honest Guys, also do these, but I wasn't thinking about that at the time because of such great content on sleep meditations and stuff. Sorry about that, guys. I got interrupted, but I might still get interrupted again in about 2 minutes. So I'm gonna keep going, gonna keep tracking, see how this goes, and if we end up getting interrupted again, well, that just means I will learn how to edit, doesn't it? Now, as I say, you don't need expensive things to journal, you just need a pen, really, or a laptop. You can do it online, but I would recommend doing it by hand. I just showed you this, but I recently just picked these two notebooks up from the Works, UK, the Works. They were £2 because they were on clearance. This one, very pretty. It says, "When it rains, look for rainbows. When it is dark, look for stars." I really enjoy that. And the other one, it says, don't count the days, make the days count," which I also think is brilliant and positive quotes to have. Now, I have no idea how I'm going to show you this because, well, I can show you it, but I'm not very good at reading. I can read, but visual aid. So this is 5 minutes to a mindful you. Oh, guided journal for self-reflection. Seems legit. I've just got these, and I've looked through a couple of these books. This one has really good guidelines, and it's got space for you to write in there if you need it. This one's How to Be Calm, which could help you calm down, or if you've got anxiety or anything, it could help teach you very good habits. This one is Stress Less, How to Stop Freaking Out and Live Life but up to the full. And it's by Justin. I can't read, but I'll put it extra close. Oh wait, can I read backwards? No, I cannot read backwards because I cannot see the lettering, but it looks like that. If I've learned how to edit and make it go like properly, I would be well impressed with myself, but this is my 4th YouTube video. I don't know how to edit, and I've just now found out that I have an app called Video Editor, so wish me luck. And then a little extra book is The Little Bible of Meditation, which could also be very useful for the meditation part. The meditation that I suggested earlier in the video. And I don't know why I enjoy having one part there and one part here when I've done them both to be like that, but no. Okay. So, okay. Now, this was first on Holistic Habits' list, and I couldn't agree more that it's very difficult to stop yourself from looking at your phone at night and checking your messages and stuff. It's a habit we're all into, but a few things which could make it easier for us to sleep and get a more restful sleep is perhaps using night mode. I constantly have my YouTube and my Twitter on night mode. I need to put Twitter on night mode, that has reminded me, but I constantly have night mode on my YouTube, on my phone at least, and I do try to have night mode on because it's easier for me to see, and just it's not as bright and blaring into your eyes. Now, holistic habits goes into the science of it, but basically it's got chemicals. It affects the chemicals and hormones that tell you that it's time to sleep. Hey, 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 we need to go to bed now. We need to sleep. We need to relax. It's time to end the day and get some rest. So those chemicals and hormones in your body are affected by bright lights and stuff like that. So that's why it is perhaps ideal to like not have the light on a few hours before you go to bed, or put the night light, night mode, and whatever it's called, like on your specific device, put that on at a certain time, and then it will just help you relax and get a bit more calm before you go to bed. Now, take a nice bath is my next advice, or take a shower, whatever facility you have in your place of living. Now, this is in connection with the one that's get cool. Like, once you get in the bath, you're nice, warm, and then as you get out, your temperature drops, which also happens whilst you're asleep. So a cold environment is ideal if you want to get to sleep quicker, because your body is at its coldest when you're asleep, because it goes to a low temperature and you're not moving that much. So if you have a bath, you could use the essential oils, as we've previously discussed in the video. You could put them in the bath, and it can help just create a really calming, relaxing atmosphere. You can listen to music in the bath. Don't fall asleep in the bath though, that is not good advice. Yeah, don't fall asleep in the bath. Save that for your cozy bed. Yeah, it's just a great way to feel nice and clean, and just, it's a really nice feeling going to bed and getting in the perhaps clean sheets whilst you're just all just fresh and nice and clean. And I wasn't going to mention doing chores in this like Holistic Habits does, because I know that sometimes when you go to sleep you just, or like when it's late at night, you don't want to do dishes or anything like that. And in our house we do dishes just after breakfast, so we've got all the dishes that we can have like for dinner and tea. So we do that in our house, but every house is different. If you've got a routine, that's fantastic. I would say that rather than make sure everything's tidy, just have a routine, because you know that you're going to stick to your routine once it becomes a routine. And on the discussion of routines, it would be best to have a set routine. For example, at the moment I go to sleep between 9 and 10, and I wake up between 7 and 8. And that's my routine every day. I've been doing that for the past 2 months, and it's been really helpful, because in the morning I can get up when everyone else is still in bed, and I can have time to myself and have a peaceful morning. Now, it's not really the best if you haven't done anything during the day, because usually if I'm not doing anything I will be sleepy during the day and I will nap because I'm that bored. But if you use up your energy during the day, then it will make it easier for you to fall asleep at night, so you're not restless. Or it can be just something as little as taking like a half an hour walk, 15-minute walk. Could just be something as simple as that. And the are a few extra tips that I'm gonna put at the end. Just saying a night to your family, have a loving environment, a loving, happy environment. If you don't have family, friends, or Facebook, just send a Facebook status to no one saying night. Like, me and my best friend, we say goodnight and good morning we say goodnight and good morning to each other every morning and night, and perhaps we'll, like, have a little journaling session where I just spout out everything that's happened during the day, and Shay will listen and be very confused. And it's best to go to sleep happy. Please don't read disturbing or dark things before you go to sleep. I did do that. I was literally terrified of going to sleep in the dark, which is a very normal thing, but now it needs to be dark. I do have my iPad on all the time, which will lead me to my next point, which is fantastic. I'm doing this very seamlessly, other than the scene where I had to cut off. But anyway, I have a Good Mythical Morning playlist constantly on my laptop, constantly playing. Rhett and Link are fantastic people. Like, Rhett and Link have just won their award that they have been nominated for several times and have not won yet. But now they have won it, and I'm so happy for them. Now I have forgotten the name of it, but congratulations, you two. I watched you practically non-stop, and my mum hates me for it. But yeah, I go to sleep with them on my iPad every night, and it's just something that's not too bright. Like, I place it quite far away from me. And before anyone gets worried about wasting electricity and Wi-Fi and battery life and stuff, my mum turns it off when she goes to bed. I'm 19, yes, I still live with my parents. So what? Okay. So I'm gonna go on to the recommendation product segment of this video. I know that was very long. I should probably have a look to see when I have finished, but oh well. Is this alright? I think this is alright. I'm using a different laptop to the other two because I'm using my home laptop, not my uni laptop. So I don't know if this looks any good or if it's the same as the last one that I did or anything. I mean, it's the same kind of laptop because I really like my university laptop. And I asked for one for Christmas, but those of you who wanted to know, this shirt. I'm making a GIF. Oh goodness, I might need to edit that. It's Harry Potter. It's Harry Potter. I don't think that there is any possible way that I can make you see it. Oh wait. There, can you see him? Harry? Yeah. Yeah, you know. I don't know if you saw that, but it's Harry Potter. Okay, product. Now I'm gonna start with the cheapest thing. Lavender bath salt, Epsom salts. Epsom salts or bath salts. They smell like lavender, of course. I mean, the package is sealed, but I can smell into the package. They smell like lavender. Here's the lavender in big letters. I got that from the pound shop. That big bag from the pound shop. Now, you can use them as sparingly or as non-sparingly as you would like. As we are doing this in range of prices, so I would recommend these. This is talc. So if you use it in your aforementioned bath, after your aforementioned bath, yeah. And this is Vivati as well. These are both lavender. They're brilliant. non-spawn, because I'm not big enough to be spawned. Okay. This, I recommend this a lot. It's a Planet Spa pillow mist, but you could just use that body mist on your pillow. Presumably, it would have the same effect. It's lavender. Now, I don't really know the brand of this, but this is really, really nice. I mean, the brand is probably like there, right in front of on the bottle or something like that, but I can't read it. So, that's about as good as a recommendation as I could give. But my number one recommendation, who knew that this was coming? Give me a thumbs up if you knew that this was coming. Sleepy shower cream, or shower gel, or whatever, is Sleepy Twilight, which I just now found out was called Twilight. I think it is called Sleepy still. I think it's called Sleepy still. No, I think it's called Sleepy now. It used to be called Twilight. And Sleepy. I would also recommend the bath bomb. And if you did not know, it's from Lush. And their shower jelly. I already had a deep sleep shower jelly, so I didn't feel the need to get a Twilight shower jelly. Yes, it's called Twilight. The bath bomb's called Twilight. The shower jelly's called Twilight. It's all in the Relax gift set. You didn't. If you haven't had any of them before, it's all in the Relax gift set, which is great. It's got all that in that I've just suggested. Yeah, I think that's it for this video. And this has been a long one, and thank you for sticking with me if you've made it this far. I do still want to do a Q&A, so I have figured out the comments. My comments were off in the last few videos, but I fixed that. I did not know that Made for Kids turned the comments off, but now we do. So yes, feel free to leave a question in the comments. So leave a comment if you would, please. If I remember correctly, this is sorry button is up here. I probably haven't remembered correctly, but please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I'm still a noob at this. I'm still very new to this, and I haven't done many videos. So please support my channel. Yeah, happy dreams, everyone. This is so good.